Obsessed Mary. Today I want to talk about pie. I don't mean the kind of pie you put in your face. I mean the kind of pie you put on your face. I'm talking about beauty pie. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of it, maybe you haven't seen my skincare routine, which you should check out. Beauty Pie is a membership. It's kind of a buyer's club that gives you access to luxury products like skincare, makeup, candles, fragrance, that kind of stuff, at cost. Now, cost with a few pennies thrown on, they do have to make some kind of money. So essentially, you spend a certain amount of money a month, and that gives you a certain amount to spend. Now, it's kind of confusing, and I'll get to that in a second. But I kind of want to talk a little bit about the mastermind behind all of it. Marcia Kilgore is her name. Now, if you may not know her name, but you will definitely know her work. It turns out I've loved her for years and didn't know who she was. She was the mastermind behind Bliss Spas that she opened up in the 90s in New York. And any American gal will know what I'm talking about. They made spas cool at a time when they weren't cool and hadn't been cool for a really long time. So she did that for a few years, and she ended up selling out and selling big to the Louis Vuitton group. Louis Vuitton, Moet, Hennessy group bought them for a lot of money. So she needed to move on to a new venture. So then she went on to start a company called Soap and Glory. Now, I promise you I didn't buy this for the video. I have this already. This is a brand that I've been buying from Boots for years. It is called Soap and Glory. They make lotions. They make all sorts of fun skincare and soaps and stuff, and it's just fun, irreverent. It was a fantastic thing when it hit the shelves many years ago. So she sold that to Boots for much more money. This woman knows what she's doing. She's a creative genius. She's an absolute mastermind. So then she went on to start another company called FitFlop, and they make, you guessed it, flip-flops that are really ergonomically designed. And yes, I have a pair, and I have been using these for years, and I'm not joking, for years. It sounds like I'm a Marcia stalker. I promise I'm not. It just turns out this lady knows exactly what she's doing. So fast forward a few years, and she decided to start Beauty Pie. She started the company because she was really sick of having to spend a lot of money on products that she knows don't cost a lot of money to make. So apparently the way this works is that all of these manufacturers and these companies that are creating all of the lotions and potions that we buy every day are formulated and made by the manufacturers, not by the brands. Now, some brands do make their own stuff, but it's a highly scientific area. And most of the time, they'll go and visit these factories, and they'll get to try all these different types of products, and a brand will go, oh, I want that one, that's great. And then they go home and they design a package to go around it. And then they create marketing plans, and they pay for advertising. So all of the money that you're spending on a product goes into all that other stuff. It's not actually the product. So Marcia's idea was, let's start a company where you're actually basically getting it directly from the factories. They have no, real overheads. There's no retail space, and everything is shipped directly from factory to you. So you're getting it for nothing. So products that you're spending, that I have been spending for donkey's years, $100 on, probably only cost 10 or 15 bucks to make. So that's what Beauty Pie is about. So you're getting access to this incredible products at an incredibly reduced price. So I'll show you some of the details later about how the membership works, but I want to introduce you to some of the products first. And it wasn't until I laid it all out in front of me I realized, oh my gosh, I'm a total pie head. And this isn't even everything that I've bought over the course of the past probably 4 months. I think I started in April, maybe a little early, I can't remember. So I'm going to kind of show them in the way in which I'd use them throughout the day. So starting off in the shower, this is called the Detox shampoo. It is phenomenal. I got it last month, and it's something that I use once a week. It's just to get rid of all the buildup that you have in your hair, and I'm telling you, this stuff works. It is glorious. It lathers well. It gets rid of everything, but it doesn't seem to leave it stripped, which would be a worry because I've got kind of flat damaged, sun damaged, not sun damaged, am I kidding? Color damaged hair. But this stuff is fantastic. So just started buying it. I will continue to buy it. Absolutely love it. Looking at the cleansers, this would be one of they're very well known for, which is Japanfusion. It is a gel cleanser. It's lovely. It's gentle. You can use it as a first or as a second cleanse. I personally use it as the second cleanse after I've used a balm because I'm a balm girl. I just love that stuff kind of melting away. I love their cloths. Every routine needs cloths. This is the only way you're going to get rid of stuff at night because SPF and makeup, let's face it, they are made to stay on your skin. So these come in a 3-pack. They have 2 sides to it. One side is it's really quite textured and it's going to really grip and get all that junk off. I do my first cleanse with one side. I do my second cleanse with the other side that's a bit smoother just to kind of make sure you get it off. Gorgeous, fantastic 3-pack. I'm buying them again this month. Then moving on to exfoliants. I just started using this. This is the Dr. Glycolic MultiAcid Micropeeling pads. They're amazing. They're super easy to use, super duper easy. They just come as 2 little pads. You swipe it all over your face after you've cleansed. I have to say it's something that I've seen the biggest difference in my face. I've only been using it about a month, and I could see literally within a week or 2 how much brighter my skin was. I've already been using a lactic acid for years, but now I alternate the 2. Heavenly. Okay, moving into eyes. Ooh, I love this one so much. If you see my skincare routine, I think I kissed it. This is it's called Pure Ceramides Elastic Boost Eye Moisture Serum. I think I may have mentioned, you don't need this, you don't need it, but I love it so much. I'm not even done yet, and I intend to buy more. It's got a little roller ball. You just click it, and you do it all around the orbital bone, and my skin just loves it. I'm a ceramide lover anyway. My skin just absolutely soaks it up. This is fantastic. Now, I do know that as of right now, they're sold out, but they are supposed to get some in more at the end of the month, so stay tuned. They will definitely be replenishing the stock. Another one that I just started using is their vitamin C. It's called the Superactive Capsules. It's a pure double vitamin C and vitamin E, and they come in these teeny tiny little capsules, which is fabulous because, as we know, vitamin C is unstable. It doesn't like the air, it doesn't like the sun. So these are completely opaque. You just twist it off, and it gives you the perfect amount for face. I'd like a little bit more to go to the neck too, but I'm trying to make it work. I think it's at about a 10% vitamin C. It's a little less than I would like. I tend to go more in the 20. But if you're just starting off with vitamin C, this is a fabulous product, and the format is just awesome. Can't go wrong with that. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. All right, I'm going to try to keep this quick. I have pretty much just finished this up. This is one of their moisturizers. It's a Super Healthy Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream. It's nearly gone. It's lovely for daytime because it's not too heavy. It's got kind of a little it's got a whipped feel to it, quite soothing. It's not gel-like, it's got a nice cream, but it's not really heavy. It's fabulous, actually, and I'm just at the end. Now, I haven't repurchased this yet, and I don't intend to just in the immediate future because I'm test driving another product right now that I want to give a bit of time to work. It's not going very well, I might say, so stay tuned on that one. This, however, is fabulous. This is one of their oils. It's called the Super Healthy Skin Amazing Sleep Oil. I use this at night, long after I've done my skincare routine, which is usually around 7, 8, or 9 at night, usually around 11. Right when I get into bed, I put this on after a mist. It's the last stage that I do. It is divine. And this is a huge, massive vat of it. I think it's a 50 mil, which 30 tends to be the standard. This is a beautiful oil, and I've actually started to use it during the day because I think I mentioned I'm test driving a new moisturizer for the day. It's not going very well. My skin isn't feeling nourished enough, so I'm adding a little bit of this in the morning right after I do my vitamin C and my serums, and right before I put on my moisturizer, and it's working a treat. It's gorgeous. Okay, so talking about ceramides, one of the things that I'm using at night is another capsule product. It's called the Superactive Capsules. It's ceramides with glyco and a word I cannot pronounce, sphingolipids. Again, these little capsules, which are just great for travel. Not that I'm doing very much of that at the minute, and it's ideal because they have just the right amount of product for it. My skin loves ceramides. It just soaks them up. It is so good for the skin. It is so nourishing and replenishing. So when I'm using retinol, this is often the product that I will use after that tretinoin, the prescription strength that I'm using. Once that is settled in, I go in with a bit of this so it relieves the tightening. I love it. It's a fabulous product. Okay. So at night, as far as moisturizers go, I've just started using this. This is the Jeju, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Daily AM PM Moisturize Superfusion. This is surprising. Its texture is not what I expected it to be. So if you look at it, it almost looks like clay, like it's really packed in there. So you really need one of these little guys to scrape it up. But I'll tell you what it does, is it completely melts on the skin. Like, that is just amazing. It smells divine. I'm in love. So this is one of my new discoveries that I'm so happy about. I just cannot recommend it enough. Okay, I realized I skipped one of the morning steps, or a couple of them actually. SPF. So this is their Featherlight UVA Uvb Spf 25. I was just talking a little bit recently about the SPF and how you absolutely have to use it, just have to use it every day. I love this. I love that it is light. I love how it sits under my makeup. My only complaint would be is 25 isn't high enough. It's just not. So I only use this when I layer it with something else. Like, for example, I use a BFF cream by Trini London, which is gorgeous. And these two go really well together. I will use this first, and that one's a 30, because 30 isn't really high enough for me either. So I layer the two of them together. It's perfect. Well, wouldn't you know it, you guys are in luck. They just launched a SPF 50, like this week. I'm kind of mad because I just had my other 50 arrive in the mail yesterday, which means I will not be purchasing the new one straight away, but I will be when that runs out. That is the one thing that everybody should have in their arsenal, is an SPF 50. Everybody, everybody, everybody. You should wear it absolutely every day. So even though I don't have it and I have not used it yet, go buy it. I will buy it. I will buy it as soon as I use up the other one, and I probably won't even wait. In fairness, I'm going to be far too anxious to give it a go. So chances are that will feature in the next month or two. I think that's it for the early morning showery stuff, except for the moisturizing cream. This is a body cream, and I really did want to give this a go. It's a nice big hefty size. It's Super Healthy Skin Deluxe Body Moisture Cream. It's lovely. It's really nice, and it's all gone. Now, I didn't buy a new one because at the moment there's just so much other skincare-y, facey stuff that I want. Doesn't mean I won't. It just means that I haven't, and it's worth it. I would give that one a go. Oh my gosh, all these products are fantastic. Okay, so we're kind of moving out of the skin stuff, and I've got a little bit of makeup and a little bit of fragrance. I don't tend to do as much in the makeup front, but there are some humdingers here that are just amazing. And one is this, and this is their powder. It's the One Powder Wonder. This stuff is fabulous. It is an uber translucent. It is so incredibly fine that you don't feel like you're wearing anything. There's no color to it. It is amazing. Now, I don't use a huge amount of powder. I'm not really oily. I tend to use it just down here and a tiny bit under the eyes, and I use a little bit on the chest because when I do SPF, it seems to get kind of shiny there. This is amazing, and this costs nothing. Go buy it. It's absolutely fantastic. A couple of the other things that I've gotten in the makeup arena would be this lipstick, Naked Pink. I'm wearing it right now. I'm not sure how much I like the color, but the formulation is amazing. And I'm definitely going to be buying more of these. Oh, so nice, super smooth. I also picked up some of the eyeshadows. I got them in two different colors. One I haven't actually figured out how to use just yet. It does look lovely, but when I put it on, it hasn't quite worked yet, so I need to experiment about more with it. This one, however, I have greasy hands from playing with all the lotions, is fabulous, and I wear it every day. This is the Beige Bombshell. I actually use it as kind of an eyeliner. I put it at my eyelashes just to give a bit of brightness. Don't know if you can see it or not. Use it every day. It's fantastic. It's similar to a lot of the other ones, the high-end ones. It just goes on so well. It's easy to use. It's smooth, and it stays. Like, you can't beat it. I'm going to probably get a bunch more of those. Also tried out their eyeliner, which is fantastic. It has a little spindle on one end, and it has a very, very fine tip on the other, which is perfect because I actually have a hole in my eyebrows from a car accident that I was in, so no hair grows there. So I need something quite fine and small that can actually fill in that gap. Otherwise, I look a bit weird. Okay, what else do we have? Their brushes, they're really well known for. I've only gotten one, and it's fantastic. It's the foundation brush. I'm sorry, I didn't intend to show it, so I didn't clean it. It's just dense. It's fabulous. Now, I don't use a whole lot of foundation. I only tend to put it kind of in the center of my face, but it's smooth. Application is a breeze. I cannot recommend it enough. Okay, this is the last thing, and I have to say the thing that surprised me the most about Beauty Pie, that I would love as much as I did, and it's the fragrance. I struggle with fragrance. I don't like a lot of the stuff out there. I love wearing it. I'm picky. And I wore one brand for years and years and years. One product, actually. It was by Balenciaga called B, just the letter B. Can't find it anywhere. They stopped selling it. I was looking in the States, looking everywhere, and I couldn't find it. And I got this little tester set. I figured, sure, why not? I think it cost less than $5, right? And it has 4 of the fragrances in it. Now, I had to mark the names on them because I kept forgetting what was which, right? So I think this cost less than $6. Buy it, because I was shocked to find that there were 2 fragrances that I liked, but one in particular I've gone absolutely mental for. Love I got last week. Okay, now these little 20 mils are fabulous for traveling. They're great for your purse. You can keep them at work. I think that they cost about $18 maybe. No, that's a lie. 12, 11 or 12, I think. So I'm buying one of these with every order, and I just keep storing them up. But this is the one that has become my new scent. I love it so. Petals, Heliotrope, and Ambrette. I don't know what Heliotrope is, but this stuff, can't even describe it, but I'm wearing it almost every day. I absolutely adore it. Their fragrances are incredible value and great for gift buying. And it doesn't really come down to price. It comes down to the quality of the product. So I think their big ones are they're 100 ml. I haven't bought them yet because the value of it, which means the amount that you're allowed to spend, it's about 125. That's what it would cost for a non-member. I think to actually purchase it cost about 20. So it's a fabulous value, but I don't really want to give up the 125. I'll get there though. I'll work on it one of these days. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of product. I wanted to talk to you now about how the whole thing works, what you pay versus what you get. Okay, so I personally pay 20 a month. 20 pounds a month gives me 200 pounds to spend. Now that spend amount is calculated on the non-member price. Let's just do an example. Okay, so for 200 bucks, what I get is Japanfusion cleanser. Okay, so this would be considered 25 bucks for the non-member. So that's the non-member price, but I'm paying $6.91. So if I add to that these cloths, the value is 15, but the spend is £6.71. I could add the glycolic pads to that, which are valued at 25 pounds, which would cost £9.35. The Jeju moisturizer is 70 pounds for the non-member price, but the cost is actually £11.71. just laughable. The SPF 50. Now I added that in here because I think you should buy it, frankly. I'm just going to hold this up for effect, but I'm really talking about the 50. The value of that is 45 pounds, but the cost would be £10.10. And then if you were to get one of the products that I intend to buy, which is a lip balm, it's like a crayon, the Shine Up Lip Balm, it's valued at 20 pounds, but the cost is only $4.74. So if you compare them, the value of all of those pieces together is 200 pounds, but what you actually pay is 49 pounds and 52 cents. I mean, come on. Why would you not? So there are some things that I am due to buy next. I'll tell you what's on my next list. I am due to reorder this week. I think I get Friday, I'm allowed to reorder. I get restocked with my 200 pounds. So the things I'm going to be buying, they have a cleansing balm. I think it's the Plantastic Apricot Cleansing Balm. I love cleansing balm, so that's going to be on my list. I'm going to get the Oxygen Facial Mask. I'm going to look at a sample of their lip products. So very much like they do a sample for this, I think it has maybe 6 or 8 different product types and colors. I think that's right. So I'm going to be getting those. They have a super retinol hand treatment. I am obsessed with hand creams. I have been using them like you wouldn't believe, as I assume everybody is these days because we're washing our hands all the time. So that has been out of stock for ages. It's back in. It's going in my basket. I am going to get the Shine Up Lip Balm. Ooh, sorry, I just realized I told you wrong. This is the one that was in the total of costs. There's like a big crayon. I love those big crayon, thick, chubby thingies. I'm going to get one of those. They have a coconut heat protector spray. I'm very mean to my hair, so I have to use that every day because of, I use a hair dryer, which, by the way, I have a tutorial on the one that I use, which changed my life. And then the SPF, I'd say, will come in. So that's just kind of a look at the stuff that I have now. This isn't even all the stuff that I have, by the way. This is just the stuff that I decided to put in this video, and there is more to come. So if you are wondering whether or not this is worth it, this is worth it. Trust me. They are coming out, or they try to come out with 4 new products every month. So there is constantly something new coming down the road, and things that you didn't know you needed, that you actually would say, I don't need that. So if you live in the UK or if you live in Ireland, if you live in the US, then go check them out. They don't ship anywhere else right now. I know that Marcia and the team are working really hard to change that. But for those of you who have access to do it, go do it. You won't regret it. So I feel like I do need to say, I do not work with Beauty Pie. I am in no way affiliated with Beauty Pie. However, if Beauty Pie wants somebody in Ireland to work for them, I am here. These are my honest opinions. Like I said, I've been no way contacted by them. I'm just a regular person, a regular consumer who has fallen in love and have created my own journey and will continue to do so. So it's just me, nobody else. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you go and buy some Beauty Pie because you will thank me for it. And I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. please give me a thumbs up and leave any comments, any recommendations. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.